This is JT, and we're gonna go over the next variation of headstands on our way to handstands. And this is gonna be the variation that most people think about with a headstand, which is gonna be hands just outside shoulder width, pressed into the ground. This particular type of handstand utilizes isometric hold through the shoulders to build strength and stability. So you may be thinking, when is this actually gonna start really building muscle? But the thing is, isometrics do build muscle, they do build strength. So this stuff may not seem very sexy, you're not going through dynamic motion, you're not doing handstand push-ups yet, but it does work and you actually will feel it. So what you're gonna do, similar to the other headstand that we did, basically on a mat or whatever surface you wanna do it on, I would recommend a little bit of a padded surface just because it can start hurting your head. When you go down, you're gonna wanna make sure that you are supporting a majority of your body's weight through the hands and the shoulders, not with your head. So your head in this movement's more of a third point of stability to form a triangle, but the body's weight is being supported by the shoulders, and as such, you're not going to be in a straight line in this type of handstand, meaning a 90-degree angle. You'll notice my feet will actually come in slightly, and that's going to help make sure that my body weight is being supported by the shoulders. So where the other headstand I did with hands locked behind the head, it was very straight up and down, nearly 90 degrees. With this, you're gonna see a little bit more of a hollow position, a little bit more of the body leaning in slightly to make sure that your weight is being pushed down through the shoulders and the hands not being supported with your head. So now I'll demonstrate it for you. Push firmly down into the ground. You can kick up. And right now, almost all of my weight is being supported on my hands through my shoulders. Now you'll squeeze the glutes, squeeze the legs, tighten the core, and you can see I'm leaning into my hands. So I'm making sure that it's just a very slight shift, but I'm making sure that I'm leaning into my hands, supporting my body weight with my hands, and I can already feel a pretty solid burn through the shoulders in this isometric hold. So you'll hold this till you're close to failure. I can already feel it burning pretty good. So I'm gonna start bringing it in. Bring it in slowly. You see how I brought my legs down slowly and curled in at the end. That's going to help, like I mentioned in the video before this, with building some core strength. And so that's why I'm not a huge fan of kicking up into handstands or headstands and kicking back down, because you're robbing yourself of that strength building movement, getting up into the position and back out of the position. So from here, we actually are gonna take the next progression to the wall, but we're not gonna kick up into the wall. And so that video will come shortly.